Aaron last night, and I was a little confused because I saw this price. You know what is really, I get little happy moments in my life. I text Aaron last night and I go, this isn't the latest version of the Amazon Fire, right? Like question mark? And he goes, yeah. He goes, is it like 95 on sale for $95? And I go, no, that's why I'm confused. It's $89. So I thought we had like an old version of the Amazon Fire. I even shocked Aaron Berger, who presents this, right? I went onto Amazon, this exact one, with the 10-inch, with the OctaCore, with the 32 gigs that you get, thinner, lighter, brighter, faster.
Yeah.
On Amazon, $139.99 today. That's why he thought it was on sale for $95.
Because last time I did it, it was $95. So I was like, if it's $95 again, that's the best price we've ever done.
That's the best price.
She's like, no.
$89.99, free shipping, 5 flex. You're gonna pick a color. We have it in the lilac, the ocean, and the black ocean lilac colors. And this became a customer pick.
People love it.
Right out of the gate.
People absolutely love it. Here's sort of the thing. Everyone thinks you've got to spend $200, $300, $400 to get a good tablet, right? There's like tier 3 tablets, you know, names that you don't know as well, maybe you've never heard of, or you heard of 30 years ago, and now they make a tablet. And those tablets you can spend maybe $100, $150, but you won't get a tablet that functions anything like this. Or you can buy an iPad, and iPads are wonderful and they're fast, and you'll never hear me say anything about them that isn't great, because they're great, but they're literally 3-4 times this price. I would put this tablet up against any tablet I've ever presented. I've presented $1,000 tablets. It's really that quick and that good. So this is the 13th edition. So like Tina said, is this the latest version? Yes, this is the latest version of the Amazon Fire 10 tablet. There are some wonderful updates in it. And I think we even have a little video or a little still to sort of pop up and just give you the breakdown of it. But here's the biggest things off the top. It's not the 7-inch, it's not the 8-inch, it's the 10-inch. It's the largest tablet in the Amazon Fire line, which is their #1 selling tablet. So nobody ever got a tablet or a smartphone or a computer home and said, oh, I wish I had a smaller screen. This is the biggest screen they make, period. For the 10-inch tablet, it has, this one has 32 gigabytes of built-in memory, like Tina said, a front-facing and a rear-facing camera. It has a dual-band Wi-Fi. We showed you the colors that are available. This is actually mostly for the 8-inch display, guys. We might have one, yeah, this is for the Amazon Fire HD 8. We're actually selling the Amazon Fire HD 10. So those specs are actually a little behind. Here we go. Now we're gonna show you, this is right. These are the specs.
We did that for compare.
There we go, yeah. Great comparison, because for example, that was a hexacore tablet. This is an OctaCore. This has 8 brains. The most brains we've ever done on any tablet. So that means it's faster, and you'll see. I'll ask it to do things and it will respond so quickly. Full high definition display, 1080p, fullest, the best, the highest, 1080p display, hands-free with Alexa built in. I'm gonna show you that. 12-hour battery life, 32 gigs of internal storage, everything about it. One other quick little geeky thing to say.
Yeah.
Not 1 gig of RAM like you would expect in a tablet that's less than $90.
Yeah.
Not even 2 gigs of RAM, it's 3 gigabytes of RAM. The $800 computers that I sell at HSN are mostly 4 gigs of RAM.
Oh.
So RAM is important because you can hop right into your browser, you can pinch, you can zoom. We'll talk more about touchscreen in a minute. You can go really anywhere you want. You can open Netflix and it's open like, you know, basically instantly. You can hop into Facebook, and as you see, as I go from one thing to the next, like, it's as fast as you'll see on any device. Not just a device that costs $300. I love it for seniors. I think, you know, as you get into that part of your life, you don't need to spend $300 on a tablet. You need a tablet that's easy to use. You need a tablet that you can count on, that's fast, that has a front-facing and a rear-facing camera, so you can do web calls with your kids and your grandkids.
Yeah.
This is that tablet.
Well, when I read the reviews, because this skyrocketed to become a customer pick, a lot of people said it about gifting. Said, I gifted it to my sister, I gifted it to my husband, I gifted it to my son. I have gifted the Amazon Fire, well, to my kid, but also to my best friend's kid, right? So it's just the easiest, right? this is the one. My favorite review said, I bought this, I love it. I'm using it to write this review. It was like,
good.
that was such a great review. With 197 perfect 5-star reviews.
Wow.
And listen, I'm gonna be completely honest. What I literally, this was a conversation between Aaron and I. He's gonna be the brains, he's gonna tell me about all of the technical portion. I was confused because I went on the internet. You know, I always do the legwork for you, right? You ain't got time, let me do it for you. Put in Amazon, 10-inch, whatever. And I was like, there's no way that this and this one are the same one because this is $89. So I had to text Aaron to make sure I wasn't misspeaking here today because I went to Amazon, the people that make this tablet, and it said $139.99. And I was like, is this the same one? He goes, yeah, it's probably like 95 bucks. And I go, it's not, so I'm even more confused. He's never seen this at 89.
I haven't.
And he's the one I might not be the same host, but it's always Aaron that's here. We have all 3 colors, which that rarely happens.
Yeah, that will change soon. We will sell out of colors fast.
For sure. And I'll tell you why having the color one, because everybody wants this. You'll know the lilac is yours in a bunch. You'll know that the ocean is yours. Everybody, of course, if you can't make up your mind, the black is great, but I would grab a color to know, again, that that's mine. 12-hour battery life.
All day long. All day long battery life.
12-hour battery life, that's unheard of.
So I want to take just a minute to explain to you how and why we're able to do this, and then I want to show you some more tech things. Because a lot of people are going, wait a minute, is this refurbished?
Yep.
Or to your point, is this, an earlier version? Are they clearing them out? No. I work with the folks at Amazon. I am not employed by HSN. I work with the folks at Amazon, the folks at HP, some of the other brands here to bring great things here. And the reason Amazon does this is because today, Tina and I get 15 minutes to tell you all about this tablet. Amazon doesn't have a way that they can do that, right? So we get 15 minutes today, and we get one chance. For this entire Memorial Day weekend, I'm gonna be on air 12 times. You know how many more shows I have on this tablet? 0. They gave us enough to do one show, to do Tina's show. Because we'll talk about it today, and then you'll get it home, and then you'll tell your friends and your family about it. And they'll go to Amazon's site, where it's $139.
Yep.
And frankly, for $139, this is a great tablet. People will buy it, because again, compared to an iPad or other, major $300, $400 tablets, you will find this compares very favorably. You don't have to believe me. Let's see if I can find it. HSN has a return policy that is out of this world. You can sit here. I want to do 2 things. I want to talk about that, but I want to show off, because this is pinch zoom, like I wouldn't be able to read that without my reading glasses. Now I can.
Look how responsive that is.
Now you can. It's so responsive, and it's touchscreen, and it says, we want you to love what you buy. Free exchanges, easy returns. If you don't, send it back within 30 days. Same, if you need the item in a different size, that doesn't really apply here, or a different color, that could apply. We'll ship you your exchange for free. I say that because we have exactly 1 airing of this. This is the only scheduled airing for Memorial Day weekend. Amazon didn't say, here's 10,000 of these, sell them all weekend. They would never do that, right? They take too much of a cut in pricing when they give them to us to sell to you. They sell them on their website, on Amazon's website, for $139. And again, on their website at that price, there's something like 25,000 reviews, and it, much like our website, it's like 5-star after 5-star after 5-star. Here's why you're gonna love it. Ready? First of all, the size of the screen. So the Amazon Fire tablet, Amazon's #1 selling tablet, comes in 3 different sizes. It comes in a 7-inch size, an 8-inch size, and a 10-inch size. Normally, to get a 7-inch for $89, I would say do it all day long. That's a heck of a deal. This is the difference, so you can see, between a 7-inch screen and a 10-inch screen. Look at that. It's almost 3 times the surface area of a 7-inch screen. So you're getting so much more screen, which means you're able to watch your movies more easily, and you're able to play your games more easily, and you're able to search the web more easily, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You're able to go on, Facebook and do, in fact, there's some Facebook video right there. We're on HSN site. You want to check out things on Facebook, you can see it all so much more clearly because you can pinch and zoom, and because just to start, there's our Callie, just to start, you've got the bigger screen. So that's huge. The other thing about it is how fast it is and how easy it is to use. It's faster because it has an OctaCore processor. We have a video we're gonna show you right now that sort of explains, what is this? Why is he using nerd words? Well, because it really matters. OctaCore processor means this. What you're looking at is a quad-core processor processing right now, okay? So it's regular app usage, that kind of things. Then all of a sudden you want to do some high-def video or some gaming. You can see there's a bottleneck with quad-core. This isn't quad-core. This is OctaCore. OctaCore is the most amount of cores in a processor I've ever sold. Normally it's only found in the highest quality computers. And I will say maybe 5% of the computers I sell have an octa-core. This has an octa-core processor, and it's why it's so darn responsive. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute because we're getting really busy, and this is the only airing.
Yeah.
I want Tina to be able to tell you how to order. And then I haven't showed you my favorite thing yet, which is the built-in voice assistant. If you're not a tech genius, but you want to use a tablet easily, the voice assistant's going to change everything for you.
Okay, so this is the difference between me and Aaron. Aaron knows all, like you're saying, the techie words, you're going to explain everything. I'm going to go latest version, brighter, thinner, faster, more RAM that's in there, and the price I couldn't find anybody else. I mean, Amazon themselves can dictate whatever price that they want. $139, which is our HSN deal, is literally what it's at over there. And even when I text Aaron, I go, I wonder what it's going to be tomorrow. It's Memorial Day. They have things on sale. No, you're going to stay at $139. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and get this at even the lowest price Erin's even seen. If you've been thinking about getting a tablet, oh, what other reviewer said she gifted this to her sister because she had one of those old things that you can only read books on. You know which one I'm talking about? And she was like, I wanted to get her. It will still do that. You can still read your books
Kindle
and do all
app
of
is
that.
on here.
Right. But it was old, it was outdated, it was whatever. She goes, I'm just gonna get her this instead of just getting the thing that does one. This is already $50 off, 5 flex free shipping. If you opened up that HSN credit card earlier and you're like, I've got this free $25 running around, what am I gonna use it on? This. What an incredible way to take something that's at a unheard of price and take an additional $25 off. Even within, you were talking about that return policy and everything, Erin, on 5 flex, which is $18, you can try this for 30 days. And see if it's right for you, see if, you know, it's as fast as we say, read on it, go to social, watch your movies, stream all your things. And if you're like, nah, not what you thought, send it back. But FlexPay is the way to try it out.
You can try it out for $18.
$18.
I had never thought about how that impacts.
$18.
Wow. Where else can you do that? Like literally nowhere.
HSN.
Yeah.
That's what we do. My lilac is my most limited. This is in my double-digit availability in the lilac. Ocean blue is still available. We did bring a little bit more in the black option, but coming from a mom specifically, I would get one with a color because this is a very popular tablet in any version, and people pay all the money all the time. When my 5-year-old is going somewhere, I want to know the ocean blue is his, the lilac is his. College students.
Ryder has one of these, right?
Yeah.
Max has had one since he was 3 years old.
Sure.
One of the other things about the Fire tablet, the reason they're amazing for kids, is they're almost indestructible.
Durable.
They have, the screen is called, you don't have to remember this, I barely can, an aluminosilicate screen. And that screen is water resistant, break resistant, shatter resistant. Like I said, Max is 6 now, and he's had it for 3 years. And if they don't break it between ages 3 and 6, I don't know if anybody can break it. You know, they are not delicate. So that's another nice thing. I want to show you one of my favorite things, which is the ability to talk to the tablet. So America's favorite voice assistant, I should have probably started with this because it's so important. America's favorite voice assistant is built into this. So if you wanted to open your browser, you can just say, Alexa, open browser.
Here's browser.
Didn't have to find the browser, didn't have to look for the browser, didn't have to touch the browser. That's how, there it is. There's your browser. So when I say simple, it is the easiest tablet I've ever seen to use. Same thing with, you want to watch a movie? Alexa, open Netflix.
Here's Netflix.
And again, all your apps, in fact, I'll show you the App Store. Do you see, it was so fast, like before I could even tell you what I was doing, it's up and running. Alexa, open App Store.
Here's App Store.
One of the best app stores in the world, an extraordinary app store. This is the Amazon App Store. You can check for things by category: health, fitness, lifestyle, sports, games, books, comics. You can go to featured apps, you can go to best-selling apps, you can go to apps just for you that are based on things that you've downloaded already. My best recommendation would be get it home and see for yourself how easy it is to use. You want to watch a movie? How about, one of the best things on Amazon right now, Alexa, play The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Here's The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Now you think about this, it's going through all the millions of movies and apps, and again, before I could even explain what it was doing and how quickly it was doing it, this is, oops, a bit of a dark scene here. I'll fast forward it and you'll be able to see a little bit better. Or here's another example.
Why don't you go join them?
So I've got to close that. Alexa, play Tumble Leaf.
Here's Tumble Leaf.
Erin, you and I have done Amazon Fire tablet presentations before. This is the fastest I've ever seen.
It's wildly fast. And actually, I don't even have the brightness all the way turned up. Look at that. If that doesn't look like, well, first of all, it's full high definition. It's 1080p, but it almost looks like three-dimensional.
Yeah.
It is so darn fast and so darn clear. And that screen, that bigger screen, that higher quality screen, coupled with more RAM, coupled with a better processor, coupled with all of these other technological advancements that go along with it, they're a game changer. I mean, if you're playing games, if you're playing Crossy Road or something like that, whatever it is you're doing, the process of doing it is just faster. And you've seen, we go from one thing to another, to another, to another, and it doesn't wait. It waits on me to finish. Oh, I have to enter my age here. Oh, I'm not going to tell you the truth. Let's say I'm 21. Yeah, close enough. Good, continue. Old enough to play the game. That's all you need to know right now. And now we can start playing Crossy Road. So from one thing to the next, the tablet is waiting on me. I'm not waiting on the tablet, and I think that's something you'll really enjoy. I will show you real quickly. I think we have this in the show. This is called the G-Hold. We'll pop it up if we have it. If not, it's on hsn.com. Everybody asks, how in the world do you hold that big old tablet with one hand? G-Hold is the way that we're able to do it. It's so nice. It folds flat. It's actually removable as well. So it's a really nice item to have for any size tablet, but particularly a 10-inch tablet that otherwise is kind of a two-handed device.
You want to know what's funny? You want to know who the most impatient person that has no time to wait for anything on a tablet?
Who?
A kid.
Oh, yeah, of
Listen,
course, yeah.
if it's waiting for like a split
What's wrong
second,
with
he's
it?
like,
What's wrong with
Mom,
this?
Mom, it's not working. I'm like, yo, bro, give it a second. You know what I mean? So listen, we go on road trips, it's there. Oh, do you know what? I don't know if Max has done this. So Riker has done his 3 times a year, they do like preschool testing.
Star assessment.
You want to know what it's in? It's on a tablet.
Yes.
And the fact that I felt like he was very set up for success because we have always loaded his Amazon tablet with like ABCs and colors and things, and like the whole time he's owned
mouse is something that Matt
This is what I'm
said.
saying. Like, don't think of like, oh, it's screen time. The kids in preschool are taking their testing on tablets.
Great point.
Like, it's just one of those that if they're not geared up for it, that's just 2025. This isn't like, we can't do screen time. There's so much educational stuff that's on there.
Tons.
So much. And I also like it when he's quiet. You know, tomato, tomato, we're all happy. But I will tell you, I paid more than this for mine, and now I have the older version. This is the latest version of the biggest screen that's all the upgrades. It is lighter, it's brighter, it's faster, it has more RAM. The battery life is 12 hours. 12 hours? Your phone probably doesn't even run you 12 hours and that you're using it. And you're gonna social media, reading, YouTube, your shows, you're gonna do your emails that are on here. It's light, it's portable, it's great to use, and it's a better price than the people that make this tablet. They're $140, $139.99 if you go check them right now. We had it at 94 something, which is what Erin had it at the other day. I guess because we somehow got it to the $89.99, this is the only Memorial Day showing that we have of this. The lilac is down to 80 available.
Okay.
Ocean, a little bit more. We did bring in a little bit more in the black option because, again, if you can't pick a color, go with black, especially if it's a gift.
Easy peasy. Something I haven't said that is, again, a big differentiator. I would, as I said at the beginning,